Welcome back to Loadout EDC. Good to see you all here. We have the Vosteed Corgi. This is something that I've been waiting forever to get in my hands. This is honestly probably some of the biggest news I can bring to you as far as what I've been super excited to share, because I have seen this pocket knife in the past and just wanted to get my hands on it right away. This is so unique. Such a cool little design that I have not seen in any other pocket knife before. And I kind of wondered why they always called it the Vosteed Corgi. And I finally learned it's because these little puppy dog looking ears on the side. This is the opening mechanism that you use to open this pocket knife. So you can do the old front flipper action. You can also do a little bic flick from the back, or you can open it with your thumb from the front. Many different ways to open it. Oh, one more way. You can also just kind of dangle it there, press the button, flip it open that way. It's another easy way. I just think this is such a cool, unique design. Many different ways and uses to open it. I'm sure you can find some other cool little fidgety ways to play with this thing, but seriously, this thing is so cool. Very symmetrical on both sides. I just love the simplistic design of it. The pocket clip is great. It is dang near deep carry. It's reversible. You can put it on both sides. What I was really confused on when I first saw this pocket knife was the button. I was kind of confused, like, what is going on right here? This is the pivot point, and this is the button for the knife. So that's something that I need to clear up, because that was a little bit confusing to me. I was wondering if this was another type of lock or a way to activate it or whatnot. But nope, that's just the pivot point. You see it on both sides. That's how you tear down this knife and clean it out, take it apart, and do whatnot with. So something that I wanted to mention also is whenever I first got into pocket knives, I always thought the best knives were the ones that had spring assist. And I never understood why they made folding knives that didn't have spring assist until I learned a little bit more about it. Some knives have washers or bearings in them that can make it so they still have the same kind of action as a spring assist knife. So this is one of those knives that isn't spring assisted. As many of you guys know who are well-rounded in EDC and pocket knives, but for those of you who are new to this, this is kind of what I want to gear this knife towards. This is a great beginner quality knife. I think this is such a nice introduction to the good quality, but still nice price point knives. So the Vosteed Corgi is definitely something that I would recommend to anybody that's just getting into the game, or someone who just wants something a little bit more unique. I think this is so cool. Something that you'd want to show off to your friends, pull it out and use it whenever needed. But oh man, I just think this is so cool. So this is 14 C28N steel. It's a great budget quality knife steel. Overall, the micarta scales, really great. Nice grip to them. Nice solid retention pocket clip, deep carry pocket clip. I just don't really see anything that I don't like other than maybe one thing. This is a little bit heavy. It's kind of heavy for a pocket knife of this size. So let me just pull it up next to the raccoon. This is the Corgi and this is the Vosteed raccoon. The raccoon's a little bit bigger, but this actually feels kind of lighter. It's probably not. It might just be in my mind, but I feel like there's a little bit of weight to this thing. And it's probably because of the steel that's lining these scales. I don't know if it's really necessary. You have the raccoon right here, and it doesn't really have much to it. It's bigger, but it feels lighter. And that's kind of weird to me because the Corgi, I feel like, should be a little bit lighter. It's a little heavier than I expected. All right, so here's the website. We got the Vosteed Corgi, $60. On Amazon, you're also going to see the same thing. So we have over 7 inches total, fully deployed, by the way. This is going to be 7 inches fully deployed. Blade length is 3 inches. So right here, that's 3 inches. We got thickness of 0.11. That's its max blade thickness. Material, 14C28N. That is the steel. It's a budget steel, easy to sharpen, holds a good edge. I really like 14C28N steel. It's not always going to be the go-to. It really depends on the application. So whatever you're using it for, if this is just for everyday use, great knife for you. If you're going to be using it on very hard materials or using it for a lot of cutting, it is going to wear down over time. It might not be as strong as some of the other steels out there, so keep that in mind. It is called stonewash finish. So that handle, a little bit over 4 inches, as you can see, and then the handle width just under an inch. Kind of thick, but really nice and comfortable in the hand. I I'm telling you guys, I really do like this pocket knife. This is great. This is Vosteed's Trek Lock technology. So this is that button right here, Trek Lock button kind of technology. Front flipper, back flipper, however you want to do it. The little Bic lighter flip. Tip up, manual folding. That's what always confused me with pocket knives whenever I first got into it, is manual folding. I thought manual folding always meant this whenever I first got into it. So that is something that I got to tell you guys right now. Whenever you're looking at knives and you see something that's manual folding, it doesn't always mean that you're going to be doing this, right? This is a manually folding knife. This is not spring assisted by any means. This is something that I've been looking forward to for quite some time on this channel. So I'm glad to finally have my hands on this and show it off, show you guys what I've been looking at. This is a great daily pocket knife. Again, it's a little bit heavy. Oh, I didn't go over the weight. Okay, so this is my one gripe with it, is I really do like an everyday carry knife that I can rely on, that doesn't take up a lot of real estate and isn't too heavy. Now, if you're carrying this with shorts, it might weigh down your pockets a little bit. 3.32 ounces. Put it this way, I have a Leatherman Skeletal that's just over, 5 or 7 ounces, something around those lines. So just the pocket knife alone is over 3 ounces. So put that in perspective right there. Honestly, I'd be looking for something a little bit lighter. It'd be cool to do like a Corgi Light. I know there's a Corgi Pup. There's different versions. So if I can find something a little bit lighter in the Corgi family, that's what I'm going to be looking for. So overall, excellent knife. I love the design. I think this is so cool and so unique. Really get excited about stuff like this. Something that's different in the market. See, something like the Raccoon, great pocket knife. I love this knife, but there's not that much uniqueness in this pocket knife. Something that I really wanted in this knife right here was the old top liner lock technology, but this is just a standard button. This is not the top liner lock. That was something I was looking forward to, but turns out it's not that. Another thing that I noticed with Vosteed is they're not quite perfectly deep carry pocket clips. They're sitting high, but they're not like all the way to the top. I really love a flush deep carry pocket clip. That's a big deal to me, but nothing to complain about. $60 for a great knife like this. 14C28N steel. Micarta handles, deep carry pocket clip, sharp as a tack, drop point blade, stone wash finish. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think about this pocket knife. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to subscribe, like this video. And until then, we'll see you in the next one.